Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of Comic Book Flashback. Today we are looking at the Fantastic Four, issue number 5. This issue came out in July of 1962, and today as we look on the cover, we meet Doctor Doom for the very first time. Yes, that's correct. This is the first appearance of Doctor Doom, and he is by far one of the deadliest villains in the Marvel Universe, as well as the arch nemesis to the Fantastic Four. So today we'll see not the origin story, but really the first appearance of Doctor Doom today. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And so let's go ahead and get started. The title for today is The Fantastic Four in Prisoners of Doctor Doom. They are going to be held captive by Doctor Doom, the deadly Doctor Doom. We're in part 1. As always, this is brought to you by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. So we see right off the bat that Doctor Doom has an evil plan. He's going to try to kidnap these 4 superheroes. And so what is he going to do? He's going to leave his castle, he's going to get in his helicopter, and he's going to go straight to the headquarters of Fantastic Four. We have Johnny Storm here. It looks like he's reading an Incredible Hulk number 1. It's pretty cool how Stan Lee included this into the Fantastic Four. The Hulk at this time had just made his first appearance as well in 1962, so it's pretty cool how Stan Lee snuck that in right there. So we see Johnny Storm here. He is showing the Thing, the comic book that he's reading, and he's basically comparing the Hulk to Thing. Thing grabs the comic, and then Johnny Storm gets in a fight with the Thing, tries to burn up the comic. Mayhem is going all over the place. Mr. Fantastic has to break up the fight, as well as Sue Storms, the Invisible Girl, and we have, Mr. Fantastic here. He's basically saying, y'all need to quit right now. Every time we're on our own, we're always fighting. But all of a sudden, the power goes out. And so what in the world's going on? We see this helicopter. Of course, it's Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom puts this giant net over the entire skyscraper of the Fantastic Four. The entire building is surrounded by this net. We see Doctor Doom. He makes his announcement, and Reed Richards knows who Doctor Doom is because he and Doctor Doom went to the same college back in their college days, and he knows that Doctor Doom used to be a guy named Victor Von Doom, and he was big into the sorcery and black magic. He was fascinated about it, and one day in his dorm, the dorm blew up. It caused his face to be disfigured. He was expelled from school, and because of this, Doctor Doom fled to Tibet, and he's never been seen since. But now he has returned, and he's after Reed Richards and his group of friends. So what does he want? Doctor Doom says he wants the Invisible Girl. So the Invisible Girl has no choice but to get out of the building, and so she is the first captive. But now we also see that the remaining 3 members of the Fantastic Four are also going to be held captive by Doctor Doom as well as they go onto this helicopter here. So now Doctor Doom is in possession of all 4 members of the Fantastic Four. He brings them back to his castle, and here we go. We're going to see what his master plan is, and that is that he wants the Fantastic Four, the 3 members, Reed, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, who is the Thing. He wants them to go to the past and capture Blackbeard's hidden treasure, because he believes that this hidden treasure will give him mighty powers and will allow him to become ruler of the earth. And he's going to hold Sue Storms captive until she returns. So she's a hostage. And so we have Ben Grimm here. He's like, what if he doesn't bring us back? And Doctor Doom says, oh, I'll bring you back. I need that loot. So he pushes a button, and they're sent back to the past here. And so now they are, as they awake here, they are in the past where we see all these pirates here. And it's pretty cool storytelling right here by Stan Lee here. They come across these 2 pirates. They're fighting over the loot that they got, these clothes, and that's exactly what they need to disguise themselves. The Thing scares them away, and now they have costumes ready so that they can disguise themselves. So all 3 members, they decide to go to a bar, and now they are going to just relax a little bit and plan on how they're going to find Blackbeard's treasure. And we see these two pirates here, and they're like, you know what? They would make a good recruitment to our crew. So let's go get them. So they offer a drink, and that drink proves to be a knockout drink. And so all three members pass out, and when they awake, they are on a pirate ship. So now they are held captive to this pirate ship. The Thing definitely is not a fan of being held captive. So the Thing fights off all of these pirates. We see Mr. Fantastic. He gets into the fray here, as well as Johnny Storm. And now they see that they have an enemy nearby who's trying to blow up their ship. So what does Mr. Fantastic do? He stretches his body all the way so that the other members of the pirate crew can get on that other ship and fight. We're also going to see the Human Torch here. He flames on here. Just awesome stuff. Great storytelling once again by Stan Lee. Great artwork by Jack Kirby. So here we go. The battle commences here. The Thing is pretty proud of himself. They call the Thing Blackbeard. They're like, oh, good Lord. This whole time, the Thing has been the Blackbeard. Thing is Blackbeard. So they have the treasure, but Mr. Fantastic decides to throw the loot into the ocean because he knows that if Dr. Doom really gets his hands on this jewelry, then it's not going to be good news. So instead, he replaces this gems with these iron chains, which are worthless. So that's going to trick Dr. Doom. So now they're ready to go back to the present, but we see the Thing here, he doesn't want to go back to the present. He feels like the 20th century has nothing for him. He has no purpose in the 20th century. He wants to stay. And so the Thing actually turns on Johnny and Reed here. He tells the pirates to bind them up and fight them. And this is crazy stuff here. But all of a sudden we see this twister come on, and this twister knocks the ship and just destroys the entire ship and the crew, knocks Reed, Johnny, and Ben Grimm into the ocean. Johnny's asking for help. Reed comes to his safety, and we see the Thing is washed up the shore here. He's lost all of his costume here. They find that the treasure chest had gone up the shore, and so now Dr. Doom says, all right, time is up, time to bring them back. If they have not brought back my treasure, they're going to die. So what's going to happen here? They come back to the present here. Dr. Doom's like, great, you have my treasure. So Dr. Doom looks into the treasure chest. He sees that he has chains. It's a trick. Ben Grimm punches Dr. Doom, but it proves to be that Dr. Doom was a robot, and that Dr. Doom instead is in his hidden lair and in the above level, and that all four members are now, or three members are going to be trapped in an airtight dungeon here. They're going to lose oxygen, and Sue Storms is going to see her three friends die. But we see the cunning of Sue Storms here. She bumps into this switch here. It blows up Dr. Doom and the control center. But we see that at the end, Dr. Doom is going to survive this blast. She comes to the aid of the other three members of the Fantastic Four, opens the door, comes to their safety. So Sue Storms was able to save the other three members of the Fantastic Four. We have the Fantastic Four now. They're going to flee Dr. Doom's castle here. And we see the expertise of the Human Torch here as he makes the sea glass so that they could walk through. Dr. Doom vows that he will get his revenge, and he gets on his jetpack here and flies away. The Human Torch tries to catch him, but he doesn't catch him in time. We see that the jetpack can fly higher than the Human Torch. So the Human Torch falls to the ground and lands on this tree. And so now the Fantastic Four not only have the Submariner to think about, but now they have the deadly threat of Dr. Doom. So I hope y'all enjoyed this very first appearance of Dr. Doom, and to see how much of an evil genius Dr. Doom is. Hope to see you next time as we look at issue number 6. Until then, keep reading comics.